You have fairly complex claim situations. You have different structural issues that a typical client doesn't really understand, and that's where we come in closing the gap from the asset through to the client situation. I'm a partner at Multiplicity, a founding partner. My background really is in structuring and portfolio management in the alternative investment space. My specific area of expertise and responsibility within Multiplicity are the focus on the relationships with banks and wealth managers, typically in Switzerland but continental Europe, and ensuring that transactions that have been initiated with selling counterparties are followed through and executed smoothly. In addition to the transaction management responsibility, I am sort of like the partner in charge of the distressed asset business that we've been building up over the past 8 years. The typical illiquid and/or distressed asset that is in a client portfolio is a small part of the overall problem. So really we want to help them focus on their core business again.
We do not tend to do those kind of transactions where everyone else is involved. We always try to identify some niche transactions which are probably not so popular, transactions which have an underlying asset which is relatively exotic, not well known, sometimes complex situations, and we focus on that, which probably puts us apart from other competitors.
In our space, information, data, documentation is often difficult to obtain, and so we analyze situations very carefully and in depth and share our findings with a client to convince them to engage with us and transact with us. Our focus is on making sure that a client or a seller who engages with us has the best possible experience throughout the transaction process. And that we do really with a service culture as opposed to just a distressed investor's perspective. The reason I'm at Multiplicity, a partner at Multiplicity, is the experience that we have gone through at our previous employer, where you have what looked like a booming business in the alternative investment space, and all of a sudden you are confronted with problems that I think not many people would have believed in or thought possible before. And we at the time we didn't know the solution as such, but we found a professional and a fair way to deal with the problem. And I think that's the reason why we are where we are today.